Give to me the first three candidates, the first three victims. Anybody see the movie The Wicker Man? This is kind of like that. A man whom I was very pleased to see come here today, and I salute him for his attendance. Please welcome Mr. Geoff Meggs. Also going head-to-head with his own sharp gardening tool in the first group will be Mr. Rick Orser. And our final candidate in group number one is Victor Paquette. Victor, Rick, and Geoff, come on up to the stage. All right, now you guys are going to make use of this central microphone here, each in turn. When the question is asked, you will step forward and you have 60 seconds. 60 seconds to give your answer. There's a mean lady there with a stop sign, and there will be horrible sound effects to embarrass those who go overboard. So 60 seconds to answer whatever question our evil panel sees fit to ask. Do we have our first question?
We do indeed.
Matthew.
We do indeed. Question number one. If you are elected, your first day at City Hall, what will be your relationship with Occupy Vancouver?
Would you like to go first? Rick, would you like to go first? Rick Orser.
I got a solution. I got a solution for Occupy Vancouver. Let's not turn it into a fight. Let's negotiate. Let's get along. Let's get along. This is Vancouver. You know, we started this thing in a way. The idea was born here. Let's negotiate. Let's find a place for them to have their conference. Let's get sponsors. The credit unions are benefiting from this. You know, let's share the bill. You know, the city can cough up a few dollars. Donations from donors, private citizens, business, nonprofit. We can have a conference. We can find out what their issues are and deal with it peacefully. Find a place at the PNE, a nice building at the PNE. I've already sent these fellows at the City Hall an email regarding empty space of the PNE available for Occupy Vancouver. They don't have to sit out in the cold all winter. Let's get them in a nice warm place at the PNE and solve this once and for all, economically.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Victor Paquette.
Thank you. I first started feeling very close to the people in that particular square that I consider holy ground, and I don't think it should be handled as flippantly as the Vancouver Sun and Suzanne Gucci would like to have those people removed very quickly. My relationship with those people, and I say those people because they're my brothers and sisters, that's how I feel about them, goes back to the Cheney visit when I stayed outside for 5 hours with people that I associated with and felt very close to. I think those people probably went to the square very, very quickly after the Cheney event when the mayor of this city and Suzanne Gucci gave their blessing to the Vancouver City Police to not only protect this criminal, but to spend our money.
Thank you, Victor. Geoff Meggs, ladies and gentlemen, Geoff Meggs.
Well, first I'd appoint Daryl Zimmerman as an outreach worker for Occupy Vancouver to the Board of Trade. But seriously, thanks, Daryl. A day after a woman died there, I think you have to stay engaged. We have to be thoughtful. I'd like to see a legacy of a permanent place that's clearly for protest, like Hyde Park in London, which everybody knows is where you can go and do that. But I'd like to make sure it's safe and that everybody understands the ground rules. So anyone can go there and spend time there and be safe and express themselves and show what a great city this can be if everybody is able to speak their minds and have the debates that are necessary facing the huge problems that Occupy Vancouver is pointing to. So that's how I would do it.
Thank you. Candidates. Now, the way this is going to work is that 2 out of our 3 candidates are going to advance to the next round, and the votes are being tabulated even as I speak. I believe that the swimsuit competition will be central to the decision that is made. And do we have them yet? Ladies and gentlemen, our first two choices to advance to the next round are Mr. Geoff Meggs and Mr. Victor Paquette. Congratulations.